My big goals for today: writing some new laws, getting my body cultivator ahead, and hoping that somebody will hop in into the stream here to give us some good company. Alright, let's finish that first. This little bugger here will be done quite quickly. Then, do we have another primordial spirit running around? No. The answer is definitely no. Neither Regine nor Bonjour are anywhere close. Anywhere close. Too bad. Okay, my dearie. Ah, here's this. Was looking at the wrong room. Okay, let's finish that process real quick. It's gonna take until the depth of the winter until I'm able to do the golden core breakthrough for this fine dude, but well, we also need to adventure to Golden Peak at the same time. Just want to get done with this breakthrough step because this breakthrough can be completed after repeated attempts. Okay. Just then I can't forget about him for a while. So, what about you, Jinjing? How's life on the body cultivation front? I want to get Jinjing to the next breakthrough phase, because that's just so good to do. So, start root legs. I think this is going to be a good combo for the last of my defensive skills. So let's do this. Remold foot bones. Hell yeah. Is this dude already done with his breakthrough? He already tried, hey? Okay, next attempt 60%. Sounds better. Okay. And once that cultivation of my artifact crafter to be is done, we're going to go for the really, really annoying part, and that's derivative calculation spam. But it has to be done. Okay, my dude. Good job. Goodness, so many steps. I do vaguely remember that artifact crafting law didn't come for free. Okay, Palace of Perception. So, let's continue here. What do we need for the foot bones? Wait a sec, I'll need that steel bone thing later, huh? Oh, way later. Okay, we just need those muscles here. Alright. Hey, Vintage. Hi there. Thank you. Thank you. So this is kind of a in-between episode where I just get some dirty work done between one episode and the next one in the tutorial sect. Thanks for the appreciation, Vintage. Very much appreciated. As much as those words sound wrong grammatically, but that's okay. Okay, let's go cultivating deeper into that. So. Tempered flesh, but we will need the wood blessing as well. Also, my dude, are you cultivating already? Oh, common items. I mean, common items are quite often quite useless, but whatever. Oh, I hope I won't be attacked during that time. Okay, so he had a spark of inspiration. Luckily, he didn't hurt himself. So it's another repeated attempt thing. Okay. Theo, I'm enjoying body cultivation so much that I can have barely done anything with other systems. Yeah, this happens easily with this game. Every single aspect of this game is so deep that you can't easily get lost in between. But that's a good thing. It's actually a good thing. This only grows into a problem when you're playing Immortal mode on a higher difficulty and you're pressuring yourself in terms of time. Otherwise, just go crazy with whatever is fun for you. My personal stance. So, this dude here. So we're going to play roughly until I hit the next breakthrough phase for my next cultivator. I don't know if I'm going to last that long here today, but at least that's the plan. Harmony Pill, Earth Pill, Eternity Pill, definitely want to buy that. The other stuff, well, Blade Pill, is quite useful when you want to have if you want to go for the 7 slaughtering. Do I want to spend money on that? Somehow not. But I do want the Eternity Pill real badly. Real badly. Fire Powder. Pill. The Harmony Pill sounds pretty useful too. If you are with Tribulation people. I hope I got enough money for that Eternity Pill. Started off with Body Cultivation Guide at Tribulation 9. Okay, well, I never really played deeper into the Immortal mode. I'm way too busy understanding, you know, and processing that knowledge for other people. So let's bet slowly here. I want to keep the price nice and low. These dudes already pushed the price high enough. Wow, looks like this should be okay. 1.6k. Well, sometimes I start with games on a very high difficulty as well because I feel like it. Don't know. I think it's up to each on his own on what kind of difficulty level you want to start a game. If Tribulation 8 was your cup of tea, it's cool, isn't it? Okay. So, for Wood Blessing, we could use Wood Essence. What a surprise. Do we have Wood Essence? Actually, yes. Let's try. Focus on one thing. I can dive deeper into just one aspect. I see. I see. Well, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Course. Ah, the Yagai are polite enough to attack me after Hellion is back home. That's good. I already wanted to be angry because they are attacking when the chief defender is not at home. How terribly rude. So she's gonna slice them apart. A few quick slaps and this should be good. I mean, wait a sec, Hellion is only at 186. I thought I had a higher level on, destruction level on her. Okay. Well, it didn't, my sentiment wasn't wrong only because of the low power there, but... yeah, of course, lately I was sending my body cultivator into attackers, not my Jandal. Memories come back. Okay, hey, instant wood blessing, wonderful. Okay, we got the first layer of that skill. So, let's quit that. Here we go. So now we got two 2 on the legs and 1 up on the feet. That sounds pretty good. We're not gonna interfere with the people of that sect. Not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. My dude, you made it. How was your mental state? Quite awesome. Let's do something against that. Chop chop. Okay, I really like that new speedy mode. Oh, she did it! So, Bangju is now... Was that the primordial spirit? Could be. Could actually be. Nice. If so, really good. Real big piece of progression there. Thanks for the follow, Comor Libre. Appreciated. Hope you enjoy your stay. Okay, so... Bangju. Pitfall. Well... It has to be done. Yeah, okay, let's keep her on that one. As much as I dislike it, it's necessary. I want those Lumina cores sooner or later, so I'll have to do. Thanks for coming, for saying that, mate. Really, really nice of you. But I'm only doing my job. It's you guys appreciating those videos who are really awesome. Now, breakthrough time, my dearie. So, failing breakthrough might lead to injury. Oh, shoot. Just what I needed. Just what I needed. More owies for the dearies. Okay, so the Heavenly Shield thingies. I heard it's good to go into defenses rather early on, so let's not procrastinate that too much. Let's cultivate those steel bones. And hope that my artifact crafter will survive his breakthrough. Okay, so none of these really worked out. Let's go for the tempered bone then. Tempered bone never hurts. Here we go, steel bone. And we go for stones. There we go. Disaster relief. Did I already send somebody there? Somehow I forgot. Yeah, looks like I did. We don't interfere in the battle of good and evil. This is so dangerous to do so. They love to retaliate as a response for you meddling into their affairs. And for some reason I've discovered when you're involved in that event, they tend to send so friggin' stronger enemies than usual. I don't know why, but it certainly worked like that for me. Okay. Give me that steel bone. Okay, one more go. Now, plus 94. That's good. Just decided to do this stream because I realized that there's going to be so much grind work to be done, which I can't process for an episode for the series. So. Next episode in the tutorial sect will be a lot about artifact crafting. At least that's what I hope. So 40%, but that's not going to be 40% when your breakthrough attempt is over. Such a long breakthrough attempt, I'm pretty sure the yin-yang will swap back to a more favorable spot. Or maybe not. Charity for the Great Snowland. So... I installed a little bit of a cheating mod, so here we see the plus and the minus. City event helper. Somebody in the comment section recommended that to me. Very grateful for that recommendation. Very, very useful. Okay, so Ching. Hollis upgrade Unity. No, that's my artifact crafter. So, oh yeah, I was right. See, it's even perfect yin yang at this breakthrough point. Ha! As if I knew when. Wait a sec. He failed. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay, now let's keep remolding that. And then I think it's about time to gather up the necessary points and try to do the derivative calculation spam as much as I despise it. I'll give it into the chat here, City Event Helper. It's quite awesome. It only has 800 downloads so far, so I really need to promote it a little bit more. Because it's a really handy helper. Okay. So let's see if my artifact dude made it this time. He's hurt, but looks like he made it. His arm's boiled. That's the whole problem. Just go practicing. It's just a flesh wound. Hey, Asandanima, hi there. Yeah, for some reason, I didn't know what I wanted to record today, and then I felt like I want to do the preparations for the next tutorial Sect episode here as a stream, instead of just grinding that mindlessly all on my own, because there's just so much stuff to be done. Yay, Abyss! That's what we're looking for. And there was like, well, let's just make a stream out of that. Maybe I can help somebody with some questions along the way. Stuff like that. Alright. Exchange a Eureka pill with gnarled vine. Oh man, I always got trouble to understand what they want to do. Does he want my Eureka pill, or does he want my gnarled vine? I hate this so much. This is the way this is put into words always confuses me, because I would like to have the gnarled, but I would not like to have the Eureka pill. Let's accept it. You lost Eureka. I did not misunderstand that. Because a gnarled vine is good. Hi there, Mr. Merchant. We need new money. Thank you. They want the first item and give the second. Yeah, that's what I hoped for. Good way to lose your things. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was so angry at that dude. I've already been so angry at that dude. Okay, so let's say gear items are worthless. How dare you! My beloved gear items. Gear items are so good for sale. My goodness. Tribulation Ash. It even has different tiers. I wonder if you can have a lower tiered Tribulation Ash. You can use this for some sort of refinement ritual, as far as I know. Haven't tried it out yet, it's new. Okay, I'm not gonna sell any of these gear items you despise, but I actually don't have too many other things to sell under these circumstances.
You're welcome.
Tragic. Thanks for the follow, Bacterio69. Happy to have you. Hope you enjoy your stay. Okay, but at least we can sell away some useless artifact. I'm gonna keep my dragon feces. Don't talk crap about my dragon feces. Okay, now, is there anything else could really sell? Well, those beast hides, they are also always pretty good for some penny, in my opinion. But beyond that, what a shame. There's so much money bound in that. Well, can't change it. Ooh, I even got another Morrow pill. I totally didn't realize. Okay. So lifetime ain't that problem. Alright. See you, Sananima. Thanks for dropping by. Hi, Hyoran. Good to see you. Hope you're feeling fine. So... Holy essence. Not too interested right now. Good. 1.1k. Can't say I'm too happy about the number. Can't say I'm too unhappy. Okay, so my dude here needs a break. He's stressed out. But if I understood that correctly, we are already pretty, not very, very close to the actual break for to the golden core. So Bangju, my dear, your luck is phenomenally bad. Okay, but Helion, it's not like Helion had any better luck than you. So her attainment is lower though. That's bad for derivative calculations. Intelligence though, intelligence 8.8. That's a lot. So let's see. How much inspiration is on Bangju? Not too much. Could change that. Her level is ain't too high either. Still think that she's worth investing some more experience into before we rebirth her. I want to try and get some, at least harvest a little bit of sub-spirit experience out of her incarnation here. It would be a shame not to use it. Okay, let's give her all that experience. And with that, we should be capable of giving her some decent attainment level for some calculation spam. That should help us somewhat. So, Mr. Artifact, your... Okay. His last name is really Artifact. I made it so. Because my memory is not the best. And somehow I really got massive problems memorizing names. Oh, that was a... I guess my cat just had a dexterity fumble. At least it sounded like that. Alright, that's done. Now let's do that as well. More blessed flesh. I love body cultivation. It's such a chill and nice thing to do in the background while you're waiting for your Gendaos to recuperate their stress or cultivate up their points, or while you're waiting for the next season to begin. All these things. I really like that. Body cultivation does a lot of chilled out gameplay in between. Okay, so we got defense success rates higher on those. Good job. Let's keep going. I mean, we're not done yet. But Bangju is back home, so let's see. I want her to be... she's my strongest fighter right now. Okay. Yeah, well, that sword is pretty badass, not gonna lie. Okay. Well, let's see what we can learn here. Study a bit, my dear. Increase your attainment. So we're going to increase our artifact power as much as we can. Do I need maximum G on her? Not really. So what do we have here? Yeah, plus sub-spirit gain. Wonderful. Now, artifact flying speed bonus. Sure. Cultivation speed bonus and artifact power bonus plus 1,500%. Sick. Okay. So, Grand Chariot Ultimate. There's a 600% bonus in that. Doogie Chand. Okay, let's study those first and see how much inspiration is going to be left after that. And my dude, how's your mental state? Good enough? Fine, then learn. Where are you cultivating? My dude, you have a cultivation chamber. Even built that for you. Love it when they do that. Okay, Bangju is now done with that. How's your attainment level? 165. She's at 3,000 artifact battle power now, and she burned through a portion of her. Okay, it's not only a portion; it was most of it. Yeah, well, how's her lifespan? 340. Let's give it a try. I mean, what can go possibly wrong? Manifesting cave. Well, that was a success the first try. I like it. Okay. Manifesting cave. Okay, that looks like it's working out quite decently. Intelligence is really the most important stat, obviously. I don't know if it is, but let's just assume that so far. Oh, it failed. Okay. Well, maybe I just had some lucky shots first. Mandate! Hooray! Okay, now we do as follows. Ruji, my dear Ruji, you come back home. Okay, now let's swarm that mandate. First, I want to wait until Ruji is truly back home. Okay. So everybody's going to take a trip now. Or, well, maybe not everybody. So where is that mandate? And Mount Full Moon, right around the corner. Nice. Really good. Okay, then we can send... Let's send Ruji first. Let's see what kind of law it is at the end of the day. Yeah, you can rename them whenever you want. You just need to click in here, and then you can reselect their names. Since I have a real big deficiency towards memorizing Chinese names, I really have a hard time keeping them apart from each other, but I'm pretty sure every Chinese person would have a hard time keeping German names apart from each other, so I think that's quite natural. So, but yeah, renaming people is a very useful tool, I think. Okay, there goes. So I'm pretty sure that this will be now, yeah, golden core. We won't touch that right now. Another German. Hi there. Me too. Only remember the Sect later. Okay, winter is coming. It'll take a while though, until winter is truly coming. Okay, let's see what Ruji can scout out for us. Probably that's going to be a law we already have, and then nobody's interested in that. Heaven stealing law. As far as I remember, we already have that one, don't we? Sec. Heaven stealing law. Yes, we do. So let's see. I still lack the 7 slaughtering sword, but I have already a lot of them. Emotion severing. We do lack the alchemy law and the 7 slaughtering law, but I think beyond that I already seem to have all of them. I don't know though. You have a really good English accent. I don't know. I came in contact with the English language quite early because my dad worked for the US Army, so I don't know if that's any influence. But I also really like languages. Sadly, I never had the chance to learn more languages in school or something like that than English, so I invested all my passion into that one language. So manifesting miracle. Okay, Bangju's doing way better than Hellion here. And she still can consume the Morrow Pill and the... Oh, wait a second. Now that I'm talking about it, there's an Eternity Pill lying around. I know, Bangzhou is only a tier 3. But, you know, Eternity Pills are not that super rare. Honestly, they are not. But what they do, they increase your stats. And a increase of luck and intelligence on top of 500 years of lifespan, just what I need. Just what I need. Get off my cursor, you filthy rectangle. Okay. So now we're at in the derivative calculation phase of our sect. The truly most despicable phase of any cultivation in your sect. I don't know why, but this is it is necessary, but it's annoying as heck. Ancestral throwback. So I now learned why people do recommend that so much. The ancestral throwback gives you secret body. Wait a sec. Power? Is that something else here? Here, secret body defense success rate. Okay, it has different stats on this one. Okay. Then I'm baffled. I don't know if... Is it of any use to have attack power in a defensive thing? But if you check out the numbers, it did an awful lot to the numbers. Increases the secret power body power drastically. Okay, for real. Okay then. Yeah, derivative calculations running. So we just have to wait until Bangzhou is done sleeping. I mean, she deserves a break as well. Churning away her lifetime like that. Okay, let's keep going. Traces of Just Sect. Mandate! Another one at Mount Full Moon. Oh shoot, I hate it when that happens. So now we have 2 at Full Moon. What's the chances? I mean, come on, the world is large enough. So Ruji is still on her breakthrough via adventuring. Can you increase the number of skill you can learn per limbs? No, it's always 6. You have 6 slots per limb, bone, muscle, whatever. But since the body cultivator's body is comprised out of so many parts, there's really a lot of room for improvements. Like if you check out the entire body screen here, so I mean the head alone has so many parts which you can remold. Look at your arm. There's every single friggin' finger in your hand. It's quite amazing. Crazy amazing. Decide for yourself. How much stamina is there? More than enough. Wonderful. Do you already know that you can have 2 more labels by tinkering? Oh, I can't. You can't increase up to 8. Oh, thank you, Theo. I had no clue. That's spine, brain, heart. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty noob to the whole body cultivation department myself. I don't pretend like it would be otherwise. So here you see there's a double mandate. Motion severing law. We already got that one as well. I avoid smashing the mandates out of a simple reason. You would gain valuable Eureka pills out of that, but you also gain valuable reputation points out of that, and reputation points end in harder enemies. Is there a realm for that, or can you do it? Start. I don't know if I understand your question correctly there, Theo. The thing is, for body cultivators, they need to break through different stages. Like, there's the remold phase, you can only form muscles in that phase, marrow cleansing phase, That's the phase when you can start remolding your bones. Incubation phase, organs, chaos phase, no clue, never been there. And you gain experience, like this here fills while cultivating body parts. The higher the level of the body part, the more cultivation experience you get. Oh, sorry, that was your question from Orlieber. I mistook that. It wasn't Theo asking that. Alright, well, it seems like I understood your question correctly. Wonderful. Okay, Bangju, keep churning out your lifespan. You're here for a good reason. Once she ran out of lifespan, we're going to learn new skills to do to increase her lifespan too. We still haven't used up all our options. There's one Morrow pill lying around there, which we can still gobble there. Miracle. So one thing that I'd be interested in would be the question what this chaos phase is all about. Is it worth breaking through, or is it just like the Jandao cultivators that it's better to not go to that level? That's something what I was wondering about, because with the Jandao cultivation people, it's almost never worth going to the demigod level. Because at the demigod level, the heavens are angry and they want to punish you for your mere existence. And I have no clue how it's for body cultivators, but I'm pretty sure they'll have some downside for being too powerful or too highly developed as well. You shouldn't prepare beforehand for the right stances. Okay, so they run into problems in that last state too. Alright, just like I thought. So SafeWord Seas has another mandate. So we're spamming this window now with events like crazy. Well, that's part of the fun. Now, let's send Bangju over there. Why not? If you level up your body parts at Chaos level, you will ascend very soon. You make it sound like that's not a good thing to ascend. Is that leaving your bodily shell and leaving this mortal world behind, or what's the thing? What I think would start my first body cultivator yesterday and just spent an hour augmenting the arm level. Didn't see I got attacked 2 times. Disaster in the desert and beast. Beautiful. If you want to use him, go on. Yeah, just so that's this gives me the impression that it works for body cultivators quite similar as for Jandao cultivators. The highest levels of development have their downsides. So much time is there in autumn, still so much time left. Emotion severing law. Okay. Oh, we actually gained a Eureka pill without the reputation gain. They can solo sects if it's well developed. Yeah, I've heard so. But I've also heard so about Shendao cultivators. So it seems to be as if the developers wanted it to be like that. Given enough time and cultivation, everybody can annihilate the world on his own. Which seems to be, for me, perfectly fine. I mean, we all love the power creep trope, don't we? Okay. Say, Bangju, you're back home, aren't you? Okay, let's do the calculation spam. And that was the reason why I wanted to do this on stream and not as a tutorial sect episode. Mandate! Wonderful. We're lucky today. I mean, it's not like I get the laws that I want to have, But at least we roll mandates quite often. I wish there would be a better way of achieving those, because I certainly think this is a quite horrible way of doing it. But I know no better one, so I keep doing it like that. So, stamina 496. I mean, my body cultivator right now is already on a level where he's soloing outside attackers easily. I simply keep the dog attached as a tank on these simply because I find it quite comfy to do so, you know. But technically, I think Chin Ching would be able to just burst them down. So, no biggie. Although I gotta say, Bangju's fighting power increased quite decently too. There we go. Now, mandate, emotion severing law. Well, at least I keep grinding those Eureka pills. I mean, they are quite valuable, you know? But that emotion severing law, wasn't the third one? Sect are more stronger than busts. Yes, that's what I heard too. I mean, the sheer amount of cultivators in there is insane. I mean, sure, at some point, the lower tier cultivators are no longer a real threat anymore if you're on a high enough level of cultivation, but still they have so many primordial spirit cultivators there, and you know, that good old formation shenanigans really kicks your ass at some point. Okay, Bongju. Keep going. At least you're grinding in some sweet Eureka pills. And also, I gotta say, mandate after mandate after mandate. She's doing really good job there. So wild sound. I consider myself pretty lucky, even though we don't get the laws I want to have. Try to steal a seed or whatever, and they come at me with formation. Yeah. Don't mess around with the other sects. They're so powerful. But the beauty of it is that it actually does make an awful lot of sense why they are so much more powerful than us, and also why they don't attack us anymore, lore-wise. If you're interested in that, Seth's video on that did answer all the questions, because I think I will never play the story of this game to its full extent. Well, I only analyzed the Sect members from the outside, you know, stat-wise of these things, and it's looking pretty grim when you're checking out the elders there. They're really brutal. That's not that kind of enemy you want to meet unprepared or ill-prepared. Also, I disgruntled a couple of other sects, and they sent elders at me once. Or I got intercepted by elders. All of a sudden, people with more than 100k artifact battle power. I think that one guy who slapped me had 224k or something like that. I had no clue what hit me. Stories basically go to talk to everyone. Yeah, and pray to God that the people who have the hints for the background story are not of a withdrawn character and unwilling to give you the hints. Then you're pretty screwed. Sadly, I think this game's dialogue system is not really that good, so I don't know. I have a hard time using it. Basically because it's friggin' unfun, you know? It's just so unfun. It's amazing. I didn't enjoy myself at all while using that dialogue system, so I stopped, you know? My gaming time is precious for me. If something is not fun for me, I stop doing it. And I think it's not a dumb thing to stop doing things which you don't enjoy. The merchant needs a better interface. Oh yeah. Agree with that. It's so ancient the way things are handled there. totally agree with you there. Okay, so what do we have here? Primordial alchemy. Alright, so now the swarming begins. Or, well, actually, nah. We're going to cheat. I'm a dirty little cheat here. So, attack accuracy and defense success rate by a large amount. Okay. Now, we're going to do this like that, you know? So, we're going to send Helion, and while I'm not in immortal mode, I'm going to do the good old save load method. There is a mod to improve or to skip that. Yes, yes, yes. I use that. That's one Click Favour. You can instantaneously increase the favor to 100 with a person with that. But the problem there is the people of withdrawn character type still won't hand out their secrets even if you are using that mod. Because they have that personality type, you basically have to kill them to get their secrets. So, override tutorials. So let's cheese that. Is there a place where we can go to see the merchant by ourselves? No, but there's a mod for that. I don't know what it's called, though. I think it's Summon Merchant or something like that. Just look in the mod database and the non-Chinese mods for something labeled just for the word merchant, and I'm pretty sure you will find something which scratches your itch. Your mood is deteriorating because you need a room? Get over it. Well, actually, I should build in a room, but since this is the tutorial sect, I don't want to do this while I'm not recording the next episode. Alright, Helion is pretty close to that thing. I keep saving now until I'm really, really close to her arriving at the adventure side, because I got no incentive whatsoever to... Let's see. Ah, that's what I want, what I hoped for. We don't need to smash that thing, because her stats are in synchronicity with the primordial alchemy. So that means we only need the 7 slaughtering anymore, I think. Or guys, help me out here. Do I lack something? We do have Jade Purity. We do have Emotion Severing. I feel like I'm missing one another out of the water section. Like I have Artifact and Alchemy. Am I missing a Water Law and I'm not knowing which one? Call the Merchant. Yeah, it was a very, very obvious one. Thank you, Theo. And now for the most painful part. Summon friggin' mandates until you have found that one last law you're missing. That's the part. Because every other law can now spawn. Every other friggin' law. But at least we now have the primordial alchemy law at our disposal. Which is pretty good. Is there a list of laws to compare? I'm pretty sure that there is some sort of something on the internet somewhere. But I haven't checked it out yet. Hooray! Another one at Mount Full Moon. Mount Full Moon is Mandate Town, I tells you. So now let's whip out our body cultivator on these sorry fools. Core Shapers. Check out what we do with those. Then we're gonna punch them in the face. So, fast forward. Oh, wait a sec. Yo, Ching Ching, you missed a spot there. The other two dudes are already downed. Ooh. Body cultivators are so frightening. I mean, you gotta imagine this guy as a bloody beginner. Absolutely. And he's totally smashing those beginner Jandal people. And as far as I know, it'll stay like that most of the time. Okay, now Mount Full Moon. Let's send Ruji over there. Oh, I should be sending Ruji. She's still waiting for her breakthrough to happen, and it's a waste of her potential not to send her as much as possible. Okay. I hope that the other mandate events already disappeared. Don't want to arrive at... oh, okay. We got 3 of them. Primordial Alchemy. So, since there is a Primordial Alchemy one, I will send Halion over there. You know, Eureka Pills. Can't say no to Eureka Pills. They are quite worth some penny and useful. So, they're pretty awesome as trade material. That's why I want them. Getting the essence from breathing or devouring for rare body modifications is the hard part about the body cultivator. True, true. But as far as I've heard, you don't need to stress yourself out too hard if you just aim to destroy the Flood Dragon with your body cultivator. Don't know if that's true though. Oh, now she's failing me, lad. A cave. Just what we didn't need. Alright. Here we go. Wonderful. Doop-de-doo. I'll try it sometime. Love to hear that. I still have to beat the Flood Dragon myself. I always reset the game when I was getting closer to the fight because there were so many things that I had learned since then. And then I reset and reset and reset, but now I'm willing to finally take down that thing. Mandate at Mount Nalumbo. Finally not Mount Full Moon. Just saw that mount for a moment and I was afraid. So I'll send... why not Halion? I was wondering if people would be interested in a patch rundown of version 1.2 with these new features. I'd like to have some feedback if what you guys think. I don't consume the essence because I don't know what will happen. No, well, the essences, that's quite simple. These essences only give you a certain chance to roll certain upgrades in a more likely way. So here the Wood Blessing, for example, will be more likely with wood essences. I only have a couple of those, so I'm not using them. But that's all that happens when you use those essences. The only real bad thing that could happen there is that you waste a real rare essence for a pretty shabby reason. As you see here, the depiction of how they look. Like, look at these wood essences and then look at this illusion essence there. So, the more fancy they look like, the higher their rarity is. As far as I know, at least. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm still a noob myself. Emotion severing law. Okay, sadly not what we were looking for. So here with the Wood Blessing, it seems to be quite good to go for Wood Essence, because we seem to have a hard time getting that done otherwise. German disease of perfectionism. That link though, Theo, you can't share links here. I disabled that in in the chat there. Heaven's Step Peak. Okay. Because of too many people using that in a malicious way, I'm sorry. We do use the Discord server for exchanging stuff like that. I would really love to allow you guys to do so, you know, but there's just too much shenanigans going on there, so I hope you guys understand. So, autumn is almost over, so that means it's about time to consider the treasure auction. Ooh, we need to send somebody over there. We need to go for the acquisition of inspiration points for our newest member in the cultivation family. So let's see, Riverbank Plains has a juicy bit. 350k. Okay, Wild South is left behind. Great Snowland, we got people there,
You're welcome.
Central Shrine, thanks for the follow, Kench Crixie. Welcome. How goes the Sect? We're doing fine. Just grinding up my last advanced laws. Just trying to
You're
get
welcome.
that. FMG, thanks for following and happy to have you here. Hi there. So, we're today. This is a intermission session to make sure that the next tutorial Sect episode is going to be cooler and stuff. So, just some chilled cultivation today. Okay, let's see if we can get that wood blessing with wood essences easier. And then we're going to try if we're going to able to acquire wood essences by eating wood. I mean, that would only make sense. And good day to all the new people here. Great to have you here. So, across the forces of Skydome Palace, and saw that they were preaching. So this city event helper thing is awesome. I had no clue. Slightly decrease other pop. Okay. Get an exact readout. What'll happen there? So let's use the Spirit Stones. I like that one. Because it's so friggin' obscure to understand all these things without the help of a mod. Really like that. Alright, my dear. Breathe in and meditate about your left foot muscles real hard. You see, now we got that wood blessing. Why you want those essences. Let's see if I can acquire more of these essences. So, the mini-universe can provide, I'm pretty sure, material. Let's see, we got regular processed timber. Let's pick that up. A couple of those. And don't we have unprocessed wood? Raw material. That's what we're looking for. So let's gobble up a couple of those as well. So here we go. Hardcore eating body cultivation style. Cultivation simulator obscure? No, not the least. Okay, my dude. You are now 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see what'll happen after he had a yummy wood lunch. Okay, auction house, origin earth, panacea pill, spirit contract, yin yang crystal, ancient scroll, origin blue shoe. Okay, we're out of here. There's nothing in this auction which I want to buy. There are good items, no question, but nothing that I want to spend my money on right now. Thanks, Theo. So, yeah, we decreased the other sect's followers. What the heck? Abdominal pain. Okay, okay. I just thought for a moment I killed him. But no. He's just not digesting the wood too good. I wonder why. What's wrong with you? Can't you eat your timber like a normal person, Chin Ching? Yeah, there you go. Good boy. Yum. Yum it down. What is happening with this poor guy? Why is he losing his consciousness every single time? And, well, I think I'm going to stop this madness now. Jade Purity Immortal Law. We already got that one. Alright, Chin Ching, we abort mission. The thing I learned about that, yes, I can acquire wood essence that way. But why did he collapse? Somebody know? I mean, this is not above his tier. He's not oversated as far as I can see. So why was it bothering him at that point? Didn't understand that. Somebody know? Too much pain. Well, it's just a piece of wood. What's wrong? I thought he can devour everything with the proper tier. This game is so much fun in its own madness. I love it. Splinters is downplaying something. Oh, come on, he's a cultivator. I thought he'd be better than that. Don't know physicals could even get it dominantly. Well, he's not capable of remolding his stomach yet. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe he needs to enable his beaver genes. Okay, we got 46,000 followers in Mount South. Wow, that's a good number. That's 100k now. Nice. We'll really get a nice amount of experience in there. Also, we can now upgrade that to the large version. That's gonna be a good thing for the next tutorial video. Got it tons of time from eating souls. Abdominal pain from eating souls is at least something I can somehow repeat. But timber? One of the most regular things in the world to eat. Okay, jokes aside. Got that. Now to the foot muscles. And Bonjour, you could more of that. More of your calculations, dear. Also, well, it would be really cool, let's see what it sees, if we managed to get the 7 slaughtering sword law as a add-on there, because this would upgrade my last cultivator by a ton. Okay, so Zurgi, you just go for the cotton adventure route. You go. My body cultivator is so picky, he's always in dirt eating mode, shabby clothes, and raw food eating, and then collapsing on his cushion. Sounds like a hard knock life. Okay. So we still got a couple of wood essences to spare. Let's hope we find that 7 slaughtering law soon. I hate this mandate spam so much. Emotion severing. Hey, how many Eureka builds I got right now? It must be we must be getting close to the 10 by now. Alright, there we go. We have level 2 on the Stark root legs now. So how's the power going now? Defense endurance and success. Super hard to tell if that's good or bad or whatever. Love this. Okay, so now, well, Could go for those deeper or those deeper. Since I want to get into the organ remolding phase as soon as possible, let's go for the mixed element arm and just keep spamming those. Alright, meanwhile, Bangju can have another set of calculations there. Started focused on chi cultivators and formations. Okay. Starting transforming sentient items into people instead. That's something that I still need to do. I haven't done that yet. So guys, I'm going to be back in a real quick moment. Need to get some drink. And light reduction. Alright, that's better. Now, let's jumping on the ground. Room tuning pounding. The floor we have in this apartment is extremely noisy. Slow quality wooden flooring, and I could explain what it's called in German, but there's a reason why these boards are so noisy. They shouldn't be that noisy. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, now give me that 7 slaughtering sword, please. It always ends up for me with that I'm only needing one last law. Everything else is already done. Refugees. You need charisma for that. Okay. But wait a sec, you can also... Oh, there's... So slightly increase pop, slightly increase all pop, increase all pop, increase pop. Okay. Interesting, there's several positive ones, but food seems to be the best one. Okay. I mean, I'm not too surprised about that. I was using that already. Wood always makes noise. Yeah. But you know, let's stress out German. Trittschalldämmung. Nicht vorhanden. You know? Any German person might understand that. Basically, there's beneath the wood panels, there's some dampening, that you can do to make the noise when you step on them less obnoxious. I was working in a furniture store for a couple of years. So I had to wrap my head around these things. I actually like to do so as well. Okay, we need more experience for our artifact crafter, so let's give him the whole package of 800 of another 400,000 XP. I knew I had to learn German instead of Spanish. No, don't you? Spanish, I think, is a way more useful language there, because German isn't spoken too much around the world, whereas Spanish is a very, very much used language worldwide. That's something I personally think is worth a lot. Alright, Bonjour. Keep going. We all believe in you. Mandate! Like I said, we all believe it. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the 7 slaughtering sword now, because we believed in her. If not, I'm going to spam more. I'm going to send Helion now because I can spam more calculations there. Mandate! Here we go, Mount Sunshade. Okay, now let's not keep spamming there, because otherwise will have troubles keeping them apart from each other. Okay. Korean, I love that language. How it sounds. German is good for scientists because it's precise but abundant. You think so? Wow. I think German is good for Germans because we like to talk in German here in Germany. Jokes aside, I think every language is wonderful in its own way. I'm a very, very language friendly person. I don't know how to put it. Affine is the word. You know what I say. So we need enhanced flesh. He's getting closer, though, to the next breakthrough point. Also, I still have a rectangle on my cursor for some reason. Don't know why the game keeps doing that. Okay, enhanced flash. So we get in there. Helium, primordial alchemy. Okay, but yet another Eureka pill. And Jade Purity Immortal Law. Oh man. No luck again. As a programmer, I make the distinction that they are useless language. Programming-wise, I agree. I used to dislike German, but I never spoke German abroad. There's a story to that. Well, sorry to hear that. But happy to hear that it's a funny story now. Let's enhance that flesh. Is there another layer after the 5th? Does this stop ever? I never tried. Alright, Bonjour. Waste your life. Keep going, dear. Keep going. There's another Moro pill for you in the cabinet. So we are now in day 1 of winter. So that means I need to slowly be careful there. Failed. Okay. It's almost as bad as failed. Okay. But at least Bangju is not as bad at predicting them as Hylian was. It was even more obnoxious when I had to do it with Hylian alone. Okay, let's summon the second one, and let's just hope that we're going to be done with this painful ordeal. No, not those useless events. Well, if we keep going like that, Hylian is back home before we have on the new one. Alright, Mount Pitfall. It's pretty far away. Okay, please let it be just what I need. Please, please, pretty please. Well, nope. For the first one. I mean, I could also let Hylian spam some more derivative calculations. Yeah, why not? You see, I'm growing desperate here. I just want to get it done. It hurts me. It hurts my brain cells. Problem is that Helion now hasn't had too much lifetime left here. Okay. Now let's just keep going. And hope that this one at Mount Pitfall is just what I need. I mean, it would be by now okay after all the time we've invested, I think. Nope. Yet another I don't need. But I knew it would be painful to begin with. So day 3 of winter. I think it's soon time to cut out these endeavors here. Oops, that's bad. Because it's soon going to be time to prepare my dear friend here for his breakthrough. So day 9 is closer, getting closer and closer. People are hurt. Come on, Bonjour. I believe in you. The Great Snowland. Okay. And let's keep calculating. And hope we'll find another one. When you cultivate the body, you focus on the limb, or you just up everything at the same time? Well, the thing is, it depends on what's your goal. If you want to upgrade your secret body, it's better to just focus on these things as long as they are necessary. If you want to upgrade a certain area on your body, for example, you know, you want to devour higher tier items, then it's better to just upgrade like crazy on a single thing like your mouth or something like that. It really depends on what you want to achieve with your cultivator at that point, if that makes any sense. Okay. Let's just hope it's going to be over soon. It's only 113 years of lifespan left for Bunju. That shows us how much we have already burned. Another mandate at Riverbank Plains. I mean, how many of those have I already burned through? I'd be really happy if somebody would tell me at the end of this video. But I guess, well, let's see. Maybe I don't really want to know, actually, now that I think more closely about it. Don't know the paths for body cultivation. Usually start with a stomach for efficient devouring, low neck mouth for better breathing. Yeah, that's what I heard as well. You basically try to increase the or enhance the basics, the stuff where you get your essences from, because the higher your cultivation grows on the body cultivator, the harder it is to acquire the essences you need. I'm pretty sure that essences like Cursed Feng Shui or something like that can be acquired via breathing or the other one, or devouring. Pretty sure that both things should be an option. So, Primordial Alchemy again. So let's check out how many Eureka Pills we got. So, aren't they shown here? The medicine? I highly doubt that. Shouldn't they be shown here? Here, Eureka Pill. 9. Friggin' 9. That was the 10th of those. Yeah, that menu is part of the version 1.2 upgrade. Doesn't the story of body cultivators prefer an ominous room? Yeah, because of the cursed feng shui essence. But honestly, the thing is, you could also send him breathing in a room with bad feng shui. That would work out as well. The guide by Summoned first starts with remolding one useless part of the body to push your realm just below chaos. Yeah. Yeah, you can also now access all your workbenches here on one button, which is pretty cool. You don't. This is very good stuff for high-end sects where you just have lots of people. Gah! Devon Slaughtering Sword, finally. And now we just need to find somebody who's compatible with that. So we're going to do the same shtick as the last time. So wait a sec, where is he? Where's she at? Ah, it was the one at Riverbank Plains. So we're going to get over there and save scum ourselves in there. I don't care if it's cheating or not. I'm just tired of that. Wants him to sit in one place all the time to get a liberated buff. I see. Thanks, Theo. Yeah, there's a lot of things I need to learn about this department. That's why I haven't done a advanced body cultivation guide yet, because never been there yet. But we're working on that. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get there too soon. So give me that enhanced flash finally. So these, yeah, here, the longer the breathing takes place in the same position, the better the effect would be. Let's see. Does this mean without a break? Or does this mean in general about that spot, basically? Does it mean he needs to breathe here for 18 hours and without a stop to be liberated, or is liberated achieved when there's only one spot where he's breathing across the passing of, I don't know, 8 days or such? Hope this, I made my question somehow understandable. No, if you switch to a different spot, you lose it. I see. So that's why people tend to recommend that you only use a certain breathing spot which has everything in its vicinity you might want to have. I see. Now it makes sense. Alright, so Helion. Yes! Good job. Oh man, I'm so happy about that. So now we have finally acquired all the necessary things there. So let's send our good friend to transcribe the last 2 laws. The thing is, I wanted them so badly because these all yield their own max chi increasers on low levels. So here you have... Wait a second. Am I wrong about that? Yeah, well, this is a base mental state increaser. Artifact chi recovery. No, here, 7 slaughtering form, max chi 50%. All these skills, they are so important for your development there. And here, if I remember correctly, this, perception, constitution, max chi increase, especially these stat increasers are so interesting, especially if the law fit of your cultivator ain't perfect to begin with. I love that. So... now, we just need to transcribe these. I'm going to let 2 people transcribe them. Technically, my artifact crafter could use the experience for both of these, but practically it's not that much. Alrighty, so we are pretty much done with all the stuff. Oh man, I'm so relieved. It's finally done. This is one of the worst parts of cultivation in general. This is what I hate the most, personally. The grinding time for the last missing laws there. So you see here, enhanced flash is getting rolled less and less often. And Ching Ching got his limit. Wonderful. So let's make that breakthrough happen. Or, wait, no, we're not going to make that breakthrough happen. That's content for the YouTube series. Okay. Overall, I think I achieved what I wanted to achieve here. So, beggar on the side of the road. Food is slightly increased pop, slightly increased pop, slightly increased pop, increased attraction. Okay, that's cool. Alrighty, friends, so I'll leave it here. Does he have to not be in a room for solar or lunar? I have no clue. You could leave the roof away. Then you have that. But this is large map, FMG. Alright, friends, so that's going to be the end of this stream. Thanks for everybody hanging around here. The tutorial sect will return on YouTube, and I don't know if I'm going to stream after this one. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. If there's going to be time, I'm going to be back in around 10 to 15 minutes with some Conquest of Elysium 5, or we're going to see each other again in about 4 to 5 hours when I'm going to be streaming a little bit more of Tale of Immortal tonight. So, have a good time, everybody. Drop a follow if you want to. I'll drop my social links here another time. And thanks for the good company, you all. It was a really, really pleasant stream. Bye-bye, everybody.